So I'm Sedona and I am 20. So I've been diagnosed with anorexia nervosa and borderline personality disorder. I think if I hadn't come here, I would probably be dead. Just things before I came here, they were just so bad. I think even my family were prepared for me to die, and the risk of my behaviour it was ending up in the intensive care units in general hospital. I was ending up in operating theatres, and even the doctors and the surgeons, they just said, like, this is going to be a sad case of this girl dying. She's doing the same thing, she knows the risk, or she maybe doesn't even know the risk and it's her illness taking control. But they just said, this can't, like, if this keeps happening, she's just going to die. So when I first came to St Andrews, I was in a really dark place. I didn't see any way out, and I was very suicidal. The unit that I came from, so before I was here, I was having surgery every week due to the severity of my self-harm. And then when I came here, I was in a sterile room, so I had nothing in my room, and I was on 2-to-1 observation, so I had 2 staff with me 24/7. My anorexia completely had taken a hold of me, so I wasn't able to eat anything. And then I was force-fed through a feeding tube twice a day. And I was, like I said, very suicidal, and so I was self-harming a lot, engaging in very risky behaviour. And so I was just kept in one room as well. I couldn't go onto the ward because of the degree of how unsafe I was. Yeah, so being kept in a room, being kept on enhanced observations with staff with me 24/7, that was purely for my benefit and my safety, and getting me to a position where I was able to look after myself enough to start recovery and start getting better. My experience here has been really good compared to other hospitals I've been to. I've been to over 10 other psychiatric units, and here I've made the most progress, and I think I've gotten the best care here compared to any other place that I've been. The care that I've had here is, a big part of it has been kindness and genuine people caring. I think something that's been really difficult in the past for me has been not having good relationships with staff and not having that sort of like rapport that makes recovery so much easier. Whereas here, there's staff to talk to all day, every day, and I have really good relationships with them all. And then so that's nursing support that's there 24/7, and then the facilities of the hospital in general, I got like so much occupational therapy. So I do music lessons, I do baking, I do cooking, I do go to the gym, go swimming, so I've got loads to do all the time. And that keeps me busy, that keeps me focused on things that are a form of therapy that's not as like sat down in a room in a group. But then as well, we do have like the group therapy and individual one-to-one therapy, which is really useful because I think having them all with the DBT pathway makes it just having like an all-inclusive approach, which is really useful.